want us to watch this video first.
Can I have your number?
No.
No.
Alright, so let me show you how to do that in a minute. So the first thing you do is to imagine what you want to create. And so to help with that, you can come to ChatGPT. You just type chatgpt.com. And once you do that, you put in your prompts. That's a woman walking with a dog, taking a walk with the dog, and then that is a man who wants to get a number. The man was eating, and then you could see he was eating something and said, "Okay, can I have your number?" The lady said no, so he threw it into the river, and the lady was put to the river by the dog who wanted to eat what was thrown into the river. You could also see that the man was holding his phone recording before the lady came into the scene with the dog. So just imagine whatever you want to create, and then you come to ChatGPT and get a prompt for that. I already have a prompt for this, which I'm going to be sharing in the comment section. I'm going to be attaching that to this video. So here's my prompt. I've created this already. So once you've decided the prompt you're going to be making use of, the next thing is to go to Google, search for Google Flow. So once you get to Google and you type Google Flow, you can get something like this. And so you scroll down to the one without about. You see this one has about. This is the actual link you're going through, and so you click on it. I think that takes you straight to the Google Flow page. So once you get here, you click on Create with Flow. Once you do this, it's going to ask you to sign in if you are not yet an account user. So click on Sign in. So you can sign in with your Google account or use another account, but I'm using this particular account. So it begins to load. So here we've signed in officially, and so in here you're going to see projects. I already have previous projects. That's what you can see here. And so once you get here, you click on create new projects, and that opens up a new project page for you. So here you copy the prompts that I shared earlier on. But you need to understand that there's something called reference image. And so for this, I'd created a reference image, which is the image of this particular image.
Can I have your number?
No.
The man taking a selfie.
No.
Recording with his phone, and then a woman walking by.
Can I have your
with a
number?
dog.
No.
So I already have
No.
an image like this. And so what I did was to take this image and come straight to Google Flow and then drop the image in there. So if you scroll down a bit, like I mentioned, you're going to see that I've created that already, this particular project. So I'm going to go there right now. Instead of creating a project, I'll just scroll to the particular project. This is it. So this is the prompt. I've pasted the prompt now. The next thing is to go on generate. This arrow is generate. So to create your reference image, you're going to come to your Gemini app, gemini.com, gemini.google.com/app. You can see this is the link. And then once you get it, you can create different things with Gemini, but today we are creating an image. If you want me to create a video for this music, I can do that as well, and some other things. But today is image. We need to create a reference image. So once you click on the image, you will have to insert your image if you want to be the one to feature in that video. So you have an image of mine on the system. So you click on upload file. It is important that you upload an image that shows your face clearly and properly, so that you won't have something that will not resemble you during the video creation. So it's preferable to use like a passport, something that is showing your face distinctly, your nose, your eyes, everything is fine and it's showing properly. So I already have a passport that I'm going to be using for that, and so I'm uploading the passport. And so here is the image. I've added it. The next thing now is to insert my prompts that will transform this to a man walking on the road, eating an egg roll, and then see a woman passing by with a dog, and then that. So it's going to capture everything in one image. So here's the prompt I'm going to be using. Um, this is my prompt. I'm going to be dropping this as well for you. Um, and Google Sheets, Google Doc, I'm going to be attaching to this particular video. So you can see some things are very important. Today is not for prompting, but we're going to discuss that maybe another time. Using exactly the face in the attached image, exactly this face. Do not alter the face. Sometimes this emphasis is very important, that you don't get something that does not resemble you. Do not alter the face. Create a realistic cinematic selfie style image and some other things here. So click on create. This will load, and then you have, so you can see the man with his shawarma wrap in his hand, the woman behind with the dog. And so from here you can see that it's from the angle of somebody taking a selfie, as if the man was looking, as if the man is looking at the camera. Now that you have your reference image, the next thing to do is to save your reference image or download it in full size. So once you click on download in full size, you download this. After downloading it, image, you upload the image that you just downloaded. So now you have the image. These were my previous creations. I'm doing this so that you can see how to do it from the scratch. And so after this, so I dropped this here for those who may want to know direct link to Google Flow without having to go through Google. You can pick it from here. So after you've copied your prompt, you come back to Google Flow and then you drop your prompt here. You may want to toggle this a bit. Um, I'm using 9 by 16. 9 by 16. My outcome is going to be a video. Here you can decide the number of research you want at once. So I think one is good. I want just one. You can pick two. That we use 40 credits, depending again on the one you pick here. So if you use Veo 3 lights, that's 10 credits. If you use Veo 3 quality, that's 100 credit. If you use Veo 3.1, that is 20 credit. 3.1 fast. So if you use 3.1 lights, that's 10 credit. So I'm going to be making use of Veo 3.1 fast. You can use anyone and check out your results. So after this, I'll click on generate, and so we'll wait for it to generate. And so here's the final result. You can play it and see. So go ahead. So that's it. Go ahead and create one and let's see your final result. Bye for now.